Hey guys, AniCrunch here, and we're back with the glorious, the fantastic How I Met Your Mother, season 4, episode 19. And oh no, 24 episodes this season. That's good to know. I'm enjoying it. Season 3 was really fucking good. Season 4 has been really, really good. So like, the show's been really good as a whole so far. Like, I've not really felt bored. I would say there's a few episodes where I was like, or I didn't find as funny, or I think they go over my head sometimes. Like, obviously the New Jersey and, like, when they make fun of other states, it's just like over me. But for the most part, it's fucking fantastic. There's been some fantastic episodes. Like, this show's made me laugh out loud or break down quite a few times, so I can't really complain about it at all. And the characters are actually lovable. I love. If I had more friends more fresh in my mind, I wonder which one I prefer. I think I probably prefer How I Met Your Mother, if at the same point of Friends. So I think with Friends, I remember Friends being very weak in the middle. Oh no, I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched Friends. I've rewatched Friends a lot though, so I can't really. Maybe because I've just rewatched it so much. But I remember when I watched that, I fucking loved it. So, a hard one. But yeah, no, How I Met Your Mother's definitely impressed me. I think cast-wise, I prefer the How I Met Your Mother cast. Like but in Friends, I really love Joey and Chandler. I wasn't a big fan of Rachel and Ross. To say they were the main ship. And then I actually quite like Monica a bit, actually, surprisingly. I actually preferred Monica Chandler to Rachel Ross, in my opinion. I don't know if that's a sin to say, I just preferred their couple. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. Like, it's fun to compare, I think, but I like them both for different reasons. I think this has made me laugh out loud more than when I was watching Friends. With Friends, there's some jokes where you just it's funny, but sometimes the turtle joke on this one, that fucking had me. That had me. There's some jokes in this that are just. I think the build up for jokes in this are fantastic. The way they build up jokes, like they're always like build it throughout the whole episode and have a massive payoff for it at the end, and it'd be just like a background joke in the background, and then it just come forward at the end for like a fantastic end joke. And I think the show does a good job with that. I don't know if we've already done everyone's top 5 characters, but if you put your top 5 characters again at this point in the story, I think it'd be quite interesting. Or who's changed, or say you even rewatched it, who grew on you the most on rewatch? Because I've seen a lot of people saying that Barney was the favourite, but the more they rewatch it, Marshall's the favourite. Marshall's personally my personal favourite character at the moment. I just love him to bits. Like, he's just relatable, he's great. I think there's everything about him. And then Barney's my second favourite. And then I'd say Robin. Then Ted, then Lily. I say Lily's my weakest by far, and that has changed quite a lot. Lily, I used to like quite a lot. Like, I love Lily and Marshall's relationship, but some of the stuff Lily's done throughout the season just makes me disappointed in her. Like, the whole, like, putting them in debt, not selling her clothes, to get, like, sabotaging Ted's relationship. She does some, even though sometimes you can see she's trying to do a good thing, she just doesn't think things through sometimes. So things like that have just knocked her down. Whereas I actually quite like Robin. Like, Robin grows. The things with Robin, I don't know how popular she is when people are watching it, but I relate with Robin quite the most. I say, like, personality wise, for the most part. Some of the stuff she does and says and all that opinions she has, I tend to agree with. Barney love him to bits, and Ted actually grown on me quite a bit. Like, Ted's a prick sometimes, don't get me wrong, he's an absolute dickhead, but he's telling the story honestly to his children. The story is about flaws and mistakes he's made in his life, and he is quite likeable when he wants to be. So for the most part, I actually really like Ted. I remember when I was watching the show, a lot of people saying, like, I'm going to hate Ted, or I'm going to really dislike him as the show goes on. But I don't know, the more the show's gone on, I'm sort of like, I like Ted. He's not a bad main character. He has flaws, yes. He does stupid stuff, yes, just as Lily does. But I don't know. Lily's come across a lot more selfish than Ted does, but then Ted's quite selfish sometimes. I don't know, it's just hard. But I guess Ted gets way more screen time than Lily, so it's like, I don't know. And because we get his point of view from when he's older as well, and him talking about his mistakes, it's interesting. Anyway, I've started to ramble now, but yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out Patreon for the X, and I'm going to let's jump into this. 3, 2, 1, play.
Counts of shoving. And now this, Stinson, you're a liability.
I know I don't play by your precious rules, McCracken, but damn it, I get results.
You big baby.
You're a good laser tag player. Maybe the best I've ever seen. But one of these days you're gonna get Stinson, hand in your gun, your ID bag.
Ooh. You've been doing laser tag for so long.
Please don't do this.
Just take a base off, bro.
I've almost got enough tickets for the remote control helicopter. Please.
Don't cut me off, bro.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
This
I'm
is the
gonna give
best.
you one last
It's
shot.
like a fucking sports anime.
So help me. Now get out of here.
Oh, this is a glorious scene.
You won't regret this.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I dropped his tickets. Oh, Barney, fucking idiot.
Tag, what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'll tell you what Ted and I are gonna do.
Ted.
We're gonna break
Of all, you're embarrassing me. That's it. Suicide's baseline now.
Do you know the thing is, that's not out of character, because if we go by his past with his brothers, where like the battle royale in it, I wouldn't be surprised if he's super competitive.
Did everything on that list, you would die.
Challenge.
challenge.
It was.
24 hours.
I would.
I'm going to do every single thing on this list.
I really think Barney's gonna get his ear pierced.
Yes.
Get ear pierced. Check. All right. I'm off to go do laundry at Mom's house.
Why has it got so much blood? Fucking hell, man.
Go for
Robbing your dick.
Teaching me. Hey! That's not running, that's falling!
See him break character a little bit there.
This morning, Barney woke up on the futon.
Who gets the trophy?
Everyone.
No.
It's a participation
no.
trophy. Everyone gets one.
I hate that.
Speaking Chinese to me.
Participation rewards are stupid. it's the equivalent of like going to work and doing your job and then getting a fucking medal.
Teach basketball.
Sure it is, the way I learned.
I guess it's kindergarten.
The associates have taught you this way.
Sleep is for winners. You can go to bed when you score baskets. I'm trying. Oh,
I love that they try and make him look young.
And I asked for no quarter. I totally got to call that guy. Keep stretching.
Yeah, I guess when you put in fact the kindergartners, maybe you should just play for fun. Oh, savage.
You know what's ironic is that now.
I always love that the AniCrunch try with this and they're not having none of it. Oh God.
Is he answering?
Haven't dialed.
Oh, please hurry.
Oh, Rob is completely fine.
We're gonna go out there and have fun.
Kid team were probably only a grade older, but in telling and retelling the story, they came to look like this.
I can hear my own ear. Think about
I
that.
love this outfit. He looks like a JoJo's character.
But every time he'd say it, he'd turn around, make another movie, and do more stuff.
God, this is such a deep meaning behind this episode.
Screw being old. Let's go TP laser tag, huh?
Yeah! And then the hospital.
I would appreciate Robin's outfit as well.
Guys. Lily, I can't take it anymore. Your way of coaching is crazy.
But in the second half of that game, that ragtag group of little firecrackers
Got destroyed.
got beat down even more. In fact, according to your...
This ain't some of the finest TP work I've ever seen. You're reinstated.
What?
Effective immediately.
Really?
Hell no!
See what I mean? Set up a joke early on before Bam uses it afterwards. Fucking genius. I'm just going to jump straight into the next one. But yeah, no, I enjoyed that one. I got to see, it's quite late, but as I get closer to my 30s as well, I'm 26 at the moment, 4 more years. I still like a massive child, to be fair, so we'll see what I'm like when I'm 30, probably exactly the same. But other than that, guys, I'm going to see you next one.